Hello and welcome back to Animal Crossing, where today I'm planning on just doing a chill video and just doing a bit of gameplay, since it has been a while since I've done any gameplay specifically on Cupid. So here we are, we're back on Cupid. If you remember last time I did build this entrance build over here, so and not to get myself too rushed, I'm just going to say hello to Deirdre. So I don't think I'm going to be keeping Deirdre as an actual villager for Cupid, unfortunately. So I will be replacing her eventually, but I'm in no rush. I don't have, do I have all 10 villagers? I'm not actually sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I do, okay, I have all 10. The last one I got was Sherb, so I suppose that was my last villager there. I always forget I have O'Hare on this island, since, like I said, I don't play it that much, so I need to do a little bit of gameplay to really sort of reintroduce myself to the villagers, and also just to give myself a little bit of a break from the villager hunting and island designing. I think it's quite nice. So I guess I'll start off by doing my dailies. I'll find my bottle and I'll jump into a few homes. I'm going to get distracted by that balloon, so let's get that balloon first. And I was very lucky that I did in fact have a slingshot on me, since I think I was doing a little bit of tidying up last time off camera a bottled ship. Let's see what that looks like. And that's quite a lovely indoor piece, so I might keep that, maybe even for my own home. That's very cute. Or someone else's if I put them by the beach. Anyway, I'm looking for my bottle, so I'll look for my bottle, and then once I find it I'll walk around and say hello to all my villagers. So I'll meet you back once I find it. And here we go. It couldn't have been further away if it tried, honestly. But let's see what we have. And it's from Drago, and it's a stack of books. That's also a very nice item to have, so that's great. Speaking of recipes, I do want a few more recipes for this island build. I think I want specifically some of the vine recipes that you get from the Happy Home Paradise island, so I'll be going there, I think, maybe even doing a little bit of designing. Nothing too crazy, maybe 1 or 2 islands, but looking specifically for those recipes. So I've just spotted someone here, so let's say hello to Ace. Yo, you've been training, Ace? You're Ace. I want to chat. Don't mind me, I'm just keeping the peace on Cupid. That's very nice. He's going for jogs every day. So at least I do have the ability to give him a gift. I suppose I have been speaking to him enough at least, which is good since I've had him for the longest time. But a few of my villagers, I suppose the newest ones I'm talking about, I can't even give gifts to yet since I've not spoken to enough, which is really a shame. So I need to change that. I'm also finding a few of these fossils, since I don't have Brewster yet, so I should really get on that as well. I don't think I've given him a piece of art, and I think I have one hanging around out here as a display item. This one maybe? I don't know if it's real or not, but I will give that over to Blathers and see if I can unlock Brewster. Now I did see Audie back here. Where did she go? And here she is, so let's say hello to her. There are reactions for everything. Okay, even when you're sleepy, you yawn. It's totally great. Am I just getting a reaction for free? I am! Oh, wow. Without her even like having the exclamation above her head. That's quite nice, actually. I didn't realise that could happen. And perhaps I should be getting some Nook Miles also, since there are a few items that I do like buying, specifically for my builds, and they cost quite a lot, so getting a few are perfect. Oh, also I got my dream house, which means I believe last time I did pay for my extension, so I have a little bit more space to put away all these items that I just have hanging around outside. Right, someone is here, so let's go in and say hello. Okay, and here we have, oh no, it's Filbert and he's poorly. Oh, where did I leave those tissues? I'll have to go get you some medicine. Hopefully I have some in my inventory, and if not, I can always pop to the shops. So I'll be right back with that. And unfortunately I didn't have any in my inventory, so I'm going to have to run in here and buy some for him. But I can at least look at the items and see if there's anything that I'd like to buy. Okay, and here's the medicine. I think I might as well get some more since I have the money, and also I can put some in my inventory. And a quick look here, and I'm not sure. I think maybe this yellow one I'll purchase, maybe even with the yellow wallpaper, since the two look like they go quite nicely together. And item-wise, I think maybe only the plants here are quite nice to go with my theme. I don't know where I'd put them, but I'll certainly buy them. I think you can get different variations of this, maybe with some lovely flowers. I'll say hello to Bill since he's in here. And unfortunately, I think he'll just talk about this imperial bed since he's looking at it. But I think that still counts as a conversation, so that'll do, Bill. I'm also not really planning on keeping him either. So as much as I like him, he might be moving soon, who knows. However, I don't really plan on doing a villager hunt for Cupid anytime soon, or at least not until I find Maple on Bramble, so that might take a while, but that is sort of my priority there. So take this medicine, Filbert. Medicine for me? Does it taste bad? Probably. Here you go. Just one will do. I'm also a little bit poorly at the moment. Hopefully you can't tell, since I feel like I'm getting through it. I'm sort of, finishing off on this this cold. I'm a little bit nasally. I was struggling a little bit through my last villager hunt, but hopefully you didn't notice too much. And I have got a pajama dress, was it? I think I'm currently wearing like a nightie. Oh, it's one of those, the very traditional pajama dresses. So I'm going to put back on my nightgown, since that's also a kind of pajama dress. But honestly, this was a gift, this pajama dress, and I think it looks really cute. So I matched it with a lovely hat. So that's why I'm wearing this. Let's see who else we can speak to. Okay, and there's no one next door, or this one either, but I think a lot of them are currently at the sort of main plaza here. So here's Sherb. Let's say hello. Hello, Sherb. Hey there. I can at least give him a gift. That's great. What's the latest? I wonder if something fun will happen today. Any second. Any time now. Lovely. I don't know. It's sort of not super exciting. I don't tend to do the libelle thing very often. Honestly, we've got Midge. So how's your day going, Tweedledee? Let's talk. I'm trying to make the most of today. And we have Peanut. They're all exercising. I'm kind of ignoring them. Saying trendy, slacker. Slacker? I want to chat. To be fair, everyone else is striking a pose, and I'm not really getting involved, so perhaps that is true. And here we have Deirdre. Ha! We keep meeting up. Oh, I've already said hello to you, but since you're all in a straight line, I couldn't help myself. Aren't flowers rad? Oh, I guess so. I am breeding some flowers at the moment, so I should probably try and water them when I can, since I need some more after this first build that I did, of which I really do like. I think it would go great though. Oh, I added these flowers here, these carnations. They're like limited edition things. Tofu gave them to me since the colours match so well. I thought I would add them, and I will certainly be on the lookout for some more to go in other places. But anyway, I think the pillars would look great, the ones with vines. So I'm going to be trying to look for them also. And yeah, just getting some more recipes. Oh, another balloon. I'll be right back. Hopefully this doesn't happen too often, since I will be running after balloons. But I'm getting awfully distracted. That is a lot of bells. Okay, that's great. I can also see someone's in this home here, so let's jump in and say hello. And this is Chief's home, and a home that I will be hoping to redo as soon as I can, since it's kind of like a is it meant to be like a garage sale? Yes, it's just a bit messy, isn't it? But he is making something, so let's ask what he's got. And it's a tiki torch. I do think that's one of the basic ones, so I probably already know how to make it. Yes, I do. That is a shame, but never mind. Thank you anyway, Chief. Let's say hello, just actually to chat to him a little bit. I'm frankly terrified. I'll dirty up your nightgown. Why? What are you gonna do? That's a bit weird. I don't know if I could ever forgive myself for messing up such a nice... Okay. Are you just greasy? No, I'm leaving. That's a strange interaction. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Anyway, there's no one in that house. I think is this Audie's home? No, it's Peanut. Oh, I thought her home was a bit brighter than that. Okay. See, I don't even know where my characters live anymore. Anyway, off camera, I did tidy up my flowers a little bit. They're still a bit crazy up there, but I added some more of these that I would like more of in the future. And yeah, I've been trying to tidy up my beaches a little bit since I had items pretty much everywhere. Anyway, let's see if we can find anyone else to speak to. Who else is there? And of course there's O'Hare, whom I forgot existed once again. That is terrible of me, but I have to admit it happens quite a lot. I just forget he's here on this island. Whilst I was building this this entrance build, I saw him like walk past and I was like, who is that? And then I remembered that it's O'Hare. So that is terrible of me. Let's go say hello anyway, and hopefully he's not too mad that I've not spoken to him in a while. Oh, and he's out exploring the island, so he's somewhere. Let's see if I can find him, and if not, I'll pop into the museum and hand over these fossils. And what was it that I picked up? Not that one? The warrior statue. Okay, let's see if we can find him first. And I'm just checking to see if he's in here, and unfortunately he's not. I've not found him yet, but while I'm here, let's say hello to Sable here and see if she has a lot to say. I don't think I've unlocked the patterns yet, so it's always good to speak to her, just in case. Come on sis, I'm trying to have a moment here. So there's quite a lot of back and forth. I'm sorry, that was out of line. This is a very long conversation. You're an adult now, and I need to treat you like one. I'm very proud of you, Mabes. Oh, that's lovely. I took care of you and Label, who is in the plaza, by the way. Wouldn't it be lovely if they actually left the shop to actually go speak to them? That would be lovely if you had some more interactions between all three of them. Anyway, while I'm here, I guess I'll check to see what they have for sale. And there's a few things. I might even have this colourful striped sweater. I'm not sure. I do think maybe this one would look nice on Chief. So I might pick this one up since it has his colours, the red and the oranges. That might look nice on him. So I might just pick that one up for him. I don't know if I have these loungewear shorts. They're really cute though. So I might pick maybe these brown ones up, or the blue ones are quite cute. They're all kind of cute actually. I think I'll go with these sort of beigey brown ones anyway. And I think I already own this pink one, so that's kind of it, I think. There are some really nice items. I really don't like these silly glasses. They kind of make your eyes bulge out of your head, and that's awful. But I think that will do. So I'll get these two, but I won't wear them. I'll purchase them, but I'll say no thank you to wearing them. That way they go straight into my inventory. And I might even pick the jumper up to give to Chi straight away. So I'll go ahead and do that. Oh, and as I'm walking by, Audie is thinking. So I'll ask her what she would like. I'm really hoping you'll take my instant muscle suit off my hands. Oh no. Thank you. I should give it to someone else and make them feel super fabulous. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I will. Not you, Shab. Maybe someone else. Maybe someone like Bill. Bill would like muscles. He's a jock, right? Deirdre. No, let's find that jumper for Chief. And unfortunately, I don't have any wrapping paper. I'll go get some, since I think that does increase your friendship, even if it's just by a little bit. I think a little bit will help right now. And here's O'Hare. Hello, were you here earlier? Hey, Mumsy, fancy meeting you here. I've never spoken to him, so, well, I have, but I don't have the ability to give him gifts yet. So that's not great. I guess I rarely speak to him, I should say. So looking for a rap session with old O'Hare? Not really. I just need to be more familiar with you, since I guess I don't speak to you nearly as often as I should. Let's buy some wrapping paper, and I guess I should buy a fair bit of it, since I clearly don't have any. I guess I'll go with the gold over the brown. I guess it makes sense that some of the villagers' favourite colour is brown, and I think that gives you maybe additional points. But I'll just go for double gold right now and hand over these presents. You know, if I could give this this muscle suit to you, O'Hare, maybe I would have. Maybe it's lucky that I can't. And okay, let's go find Bill slash Chief. And Bill is in his house. Yeah, sure. I'll give him this muscle suit. So let's wrap it up. Since I don't plan on keeping him, I suppose I don't mind him walking around with it on. He might not even wear it anyway, and he has the basic home, so he might just display it. So here's a gift. Really? What is it? It's technically from Audie, honestly. It's kind of not from me. Whoa, this looks like an instant muscle suit. Okay. Brilliant. The skin tone's not quite right, I have to admit. Oh, but I do get a gift in return, a robot hero too. Thank you. I have no idea what it looks like. You can't really see the instant muscle sort of like, you can kind of see the abs. The arms don't quite look right on the wings. It's kind of hard to see, honestly, in this home especially. So I'll leave you to it. That looks great. Let's just go. And just so I know what I'm looking at, let's throw this down. Let's just place it and have a little look. That's kind of cute, honestly. It's very kidcore. Maybe not quite into my whole like sort of fancy fairy romance theme that I'm going for. So maybe I'll just keep that, but not pass it on. And let's go into Chief's house. But first, let's make sure we wrap this one up. And I don't give him this one or the pajama dress either. So let's wrap this and see what he thinks. Okay, and I forgot you were doing this building thing, but this is for you. Do you have something to give me? This. I'll give you this. Hopefully you won't be too scared of dirtying this shirt. A colourful striped sweater? Alright, I'm going to try it on now. And I do think that looks great on him, so that's nice. Oh, I got a striped tee in return. So I guess both are happy with their gifts since I got returning items. Let's just see what that looks like. Oh, it's one of those, black and red. That would have looked good on Bill, I think. But maybe tomorrow, maybe I'll keep it and give it to him some other time. And before I forget, I should go over to the museum, so I'll meet you there. Okay, and here we are. So let's have him evaluate these fossils that I picked up earlier first. And it's just the two, so this one and this one. That will do. And it seems like he would like both, which is great. But let's donate both and the statue as well. So this, and this. I don't know if I have any artifacts, or no, not artifacts, I guess statues or art pieces yet. So let's actually have a little look and see what I have put in this museum, since I have forgotten. But first I appear to have this, which is growing collection of furniture. So greedy collector. I don't think I have given myself that sort of nickname yet, so I might have to do that when I have enough titles. Okay, here we are in the very barren museum. Let's see, do I even have a single piece of artwork? And if I don't, and it doesn't really look like I do, I should probably make a habit of making sure I see red every time that he's on the island. Oh, I do have these actually. Look, I have a couple. That's something. Or is that what I just donated? Warrior statue. Does it come with the little babies? The little babies? I guess maybe it does, because I don't recognise that as an item alone. So the warrior statue, I think, is what I just gave him. Okay, so that is my very first of that kind. I assume I have a few fish at the very least. And by that I mean like the diving fish. Are they their own separate entity? Since I've donated a fair few little fish here and there. Nothing too exciting though, unfortunately. It'd probably be a lot faster just to check my what's it called? Is it Critterpedia? Yes. So I've clearly never looked in here. Sea creatures, none at all. Okay, I guess that's something on my list to do today. Let's do a little bit of diving, since I've never done that apparently. And it might not be important to do that to get Brewster, but it might be, so I'll go ahead and do that anyway, since I really would like Brewster. I'm going to put a few things away, since I have an awful lot in my inventory right here, and honestly, my island is in dire need of a cleanup. I have all these items scattered around outside. Part of the reason is because I just didn't have the space in my inventory, so now that I have expanded my my home a little bit more, I have some more space. So let's go ahead and put these things away and look to see if I even own a wetsuit. And it looks like I do own a wetsuit, so I've probably ordered it and just never wore it. But let's go ahead and do that. Why not? I don't know if it is super necessary, but just in case it is. Oh, it's another balloon. I'll be right back, guys. I'm sorry. And that's the third time today, and I think it's basically been in the same spot each time as well. We have a puffy sleeve blouse. Okay, let's see what that looks like. And it's a lovely pink colour. That's perfect. I could probably happily give that to someone. Like, that might look really nice on Audie. It might look nice on Peanut. I'll keep that. And I might even gift that to one of those later. But for now, let's try and get in the water. And I suppose this does take a little while. I guess I'll do a little bit of an edit here, so that you're just watching me collect them rather than chase them down. And first up we have a sea star. Up next is the seaweed, and it's another sea star, and a third sea star, a sea anemone, a whelk, I wasn't sure about what it was called honestly, and a sea slug. So that's a few things. I can see that this keeps going off, so let's see what we have. We have deep dive, which is 7 in total is what I've caught so far. And understudy, underwater understudy, so I've collected 5 different types. That should probably do for now. I don't want to spend too long doing this, so let's go to Blathers and donate them. And here we are, so let's donate these things to Blathers, and then I should probably go to Harv's island and see if I have the trawler there. What's his name? The fox? I can't remember. Let's make a donation anyway first. So these things, this and this, so just 5 things out of the 7. And that's done right there. Leave me the 2 sea stars. Oh, it's red, I think it's red, so let's go and see if I even have him unlocked. Okay, and here we are on not Red's island, this is Harv's island, and I'm looking for Red. So do I have him unlocked? It doesn't look like it. Is it this one? Hello, good friend. We're accepting donations for a legitimate art dealer. Okay, and we have 2,000. Oh, I'm a little bit short for that, but I'll give you everything that I have, and then I'll see if I have the ability to use the ATM. Let's see. Did I run past it? Was it there? No, unfortunately, it's not here. So I'm actually going to go. I think I'll go to the HHP and see what they have over there, and maybe then I'll go back and pay for this. But for now, yeah, I'll actually go get the money first. That'll make it slightly easier. I'll be right back in a second. Okay, and I am back after picking up some more money. So let's see if I have enough. Well, I certainly should have enough of this. I've not even opened anything yet. I've hardly been here, so I can always add some more to another Lloyd as well. Well, just in case it doesn't let me, what I'll do is I'll give like 50,000 to this one over here for Reese and Cyrus, and then I'll go back and pay off the art dealer there. So let's help this one for 50,000, since I don't think you can do multiple at the same time, so I'll just help myself along with this one and then go back to paying off this one. Okay, and with that, not even 2,000 bells, it's been fully paid off. I did have an awful lot on me, so I was hoping that I wouldn't need the full amount. I didn't think I'd be like less than 2,000 bells short, which is unfortunate, but there we go. We at least have that unlocked now, and I might as well go to work if it lets me. I don't have that option. It's very annoying. I'm gonna have to go home and then from there go back to work, so let's do that. I was actually thinking that I could do a couple days worth of gameplay, but apparently there's so much I need to do. I might not even manage to do a couple days, so this appears to be my first entry into the HHP DLC. So here we are. Wilbur's given me the lowdown on how the flyover is going, and here is the introduction to Happy Home Paradise. I do love it, so let's watch a little bit. I guess I'm going to be getting myself started on Happy Home Paradise, and explains why I have none of the recipes that I'd like on this Switch. I do want the vines, I do want the vine covered pillars and the sort of vine steps, and maybe even some of the mossy items, and of course the glow, is it glow moss, I think? Here we go. Now, don't worry too much. I have done plenty of Happy Home Paradise recordings before. This isn't going to be that. I'm just going to do a couple, maybe even just one, and the rest will be off camera since it does take a long time to do. But let's do some of the conversations and some of the cutscenes because we're here. I do want to go to the next day just in case Brewster gets unlocked anyway, since that is something that I'm I still need to do. So I'll first look at Nico. Everyone is so ready for you. The office isn't far from the pier, so let's get going. And let's follow him over. I'll come back for the bottle in a moment. I don't even know if I'll have one straight away. It might take a little bit, but let's go inside and say hello to Lottie. So here we are, and there are some really nice items already that I can see. I always like a good plant, so I'll probably be picking that up once I can. And I think Nico has already introduced himself, but I'll introduce you to everyone formally now. Everyone, this is Mumsy, the person in charge of our custom vacation homes. Glad you're here, Mumsy, after all the long months that I've not even bothered to say hello. Of course, great to have you on the team. So everyone's being very kind despite that. Nico is the expert when it comes to all things local, and I really wish this was the design for the monkey. He's so adorable, and the monkeys are just not. I guess is he a lemur? He would look great as a lemur, like a longer version of him, like a bit taller, would look fantastic. Maybe like with a fluffier tail. The characters they make now are so nice compared to the sort of more traditional ones, like the mice. And I bet they could look really cute with the same body type as Nico, like those rounder ears, less pointy, just lovely. Anyway, I totally ignored all the conversation there, just so I could ramble about how much I like Nico and how much his character looks so adorable. Anyway, let's get myself a uniform on. And always, I believe the first village you do is, not this one, this is my inventory. Is it Ellie or Eloise even? So, I suppose I'll be doing that one on camera. And let's pick me something to wear. Honestly, this is already really cute, but let's look at a few other options anyway. I don't know if I've ever seen these funny face socks. I think that's a first for me. I've never seen them. That's kind of cute. I didn't realise, is this always random? Do you get like a random pick each time, or is it set? Because it's kind of cute, kind of silly. I guess I'll just go with this, even though it is kind of cute and kind of silly. That's fine. But here we go. Let's go back downstairs, and they're going to welcome me in my very professional looking attire. Hello. You look so official. I do, thank you, yes. Oh, you definitely want me and my teddy bear bag and my silly socks designing your vacation home. So great advertisement there in my outfit. And are we gonna have a walk in yet? No? You got it, Lottie. Don't worry about a thing. I'll be right with you the whole time. And you can always call me boss. I mean, if you want to. And here comes our first client. Welcome, Eloise, and it is Eloise. So, let's get the villager home started. Oh, this looks great, of course, and then we'll go to the island. And here we are. So she does pick the island herself, and we do have obviously a little theme to work off of. So we are quite limited. I think they all tend to look very similar early game, just because you do have a very limited palette to work on. But let's put a few things down, and I'll be right back, I guess, once I've sorted out a little design here for her. Okay, and here we go. It's honestly nothing fancy whatsoever. I just used what items I had available and tried to make it look a little bit cozy, but I think this will do, so it is ready. You did it, thank you. And here we go. Here's this little cutscene. And unfortunately, I think it looks okay from this angle, but I think it's going to be a little bit barren from every other angle. But that's okay. I'm also really glad that I bought the wallpaper combination, since I think that is what I have used here, and I think it's taken that from my inventory. So the yellow stripes really look nice, especially with the rug and with Eloise herself. So that was a very lucky little accident right there. Okay, and with that, that is our first house done. And here is my first payment. So hopefully I'll have enough to buy either that plant or maybe even the what's it called, the lamp. Okay, and I've been released, so let's go ahead and see if I can purchase this, and I have plenty of money to do so. And let's see if I can purchase this, and I can. I even have a little bit of money left over, so I might purchase this. I might even have one current. Oh, I can't afford it. That's alright. I might even have one on me currently, so that might be a little bit unnecessary anyway. Right, let's see if there's a bottle on the beach. And it doesn't look like it, which is a shame, but I do now have access to some of these vines, and also a fair bit of these what are they called? Glowing moss. I want to call them glow weeds all the time, but I am using them on my island, so that's fantastic. It's good to have a nice little supply of them. We also have a few other villagers here, but I think I'll be doing them off camera, since I don't really want to go through all of that. So I think this is Candy, this is Tasha, and I believe we have Fret as the options. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and skip to the next day and see if we can unlock any more of the museum things, if Brewster will hopefully turn up, and if not, at least we'll have a red on the island. So I'll be back in a moment. Okay, and we are back, and it's the next day, and Leaf is here. That does remind me that I never did water any of my flowers, but never mind. I don't think he'll probably sell any of the flowers that I do want, but that's not too much of a problem. I'm going to get straight into saying hello to everyone, as well as looking for my bottle. So let's say hello to Philbert here. Yay, are you out for a walk? How are you feeling today? Cupid is the perfect size. Okay, he goes on to that one, but that's alright. I'm glad that he's feeling alright. Here is Chief. How are you doing? Hopefully I turned the stove off before I left. I'm pretty sure I have a home. Yes, it's a shame that all of the cranky ones sort of act like they're old men, honestly. Yo, you've been training, Ace? Let's talk. The weather is... This weather really gets the muscles glistening. Sorry, I struggled to say that. And we have Bill here. I don't believe he's wearing his muscle suit, but that is probably a good thing. So don't forget to cool down after a workout. That's good advice. And did I see there was another person down here, or was that just Leaf that I was looking at? I'm not seeing anyone else, so I suppose I'll have a look on the beaches first and see if I can find this this bottle for today. Okay, and here it is. So let's open this up. It's from a Rolf. and it's the gel bars recipe. I didn't have this, although I don't think I'll be using it, honestly. I also spotted this cheerleading outfit in the window here, and I think that would look good on Audie, so I might just go ahead and grab that. And it maybe made me take off my wetsuit before I came in here, so let's see what that is. I do think this cheerleading uniform would look really nice on Audie, so I might purchase this. Let's see if there's anything else that I want, maybe even for just myself. And honestly, I don't think so. I think just this uniform for Audie. I don't know if she wear it, but I think she is sort of like peppy, so maybe she would. Maybe the pink one. Oh, I don't know. I think a lot of these could look really nice on Audie. Let me check what her favourite colours are. So according to, I think this is a wiki, but her favourite colours are green and white. So even though I don't think this one would look quite as nice, maybe I'll get it. Honestly, I was hoping it'd be a bit brighter. Like, this is really bright. I'll go with the green one. I can always give her a different coloured one if I prefer, but since her favourite colour is green and white, let's go with the green one. I imagine it's an active style as well, so that is again one of her favourite things. There is someone in this home, and this is Shab's home, so let's say hello to him. And once I'm done saying hello to all the villagers, I suppose I should pop into the museum and see if anything has changed. You look good wearing anything at all, Mumsy. That's very nice. And I'm getting a gift. That's lovely. I didn't expect that. Thank you, Shab. Hopefully I'll find something that suits you soon as well. Some simple sunglasses. Okay, why not? The nightgown and the sunglasses are a strange mix, but we'll go with this. And here is O'Hare, so let's remember to say hello to him today. There's nothing like spring on Cupid. That's good because it's going to be permanently spring. And here is Audie herself. So let me grab not the striped tee, it was not that either. Oh, I don't have it on me. Let me get that first and I'll be right back. Okay, and here I am again. They're talking to each other, so I'll go ahead and wrap up this uniform and ask what they're talking about. Wow, this is the worst. I'm going home. This is all your fault, O'Hare. Oh dear. I'm so sorry, I never meant to upset you. Well, why did you tell me you'd never played Space Hammer Blaster? Oh, it made my victory feel worthless. Oh dear. I'm sorry I lied about... Oh, he lied about having not played the game before because I felt bad about losing. By the way... Oh, the way you play is masterful. I don't know if he's lying there just to make her feel better. That is the sweetest thing anyone has ever said to me. I don't know if you're just trying to be a bit charmful there, O'Hare. Hello, Audie. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit better after all of that trauma you've just dealt with there. Here, have this present. Oh, what is it? What is it? Okay. Oh my gosh, is this a cheerleading uniform? Time to try it on. And that does look nice, so I'm glad you like it. And I get a kettle as a reward. Thank you very much. I might very well use a kettle. They're quite nice items. Let's have a look. And it is a sort of traditional one. I think this might come in maybe 1 or 2 options. So the gold one's quite nice, but it is very traditional. And you look lovely working out in that gear. And also someone's in this house. So who's this? This is Midge. Let's say hello. Oh, I didn't even see her at first. I thought it was empty. Hello, Midge. How are you doing? Thanks for coming by, Tweedledee. What's the latest? I like baking apple cake. I'm sure you do. It sounds lovely. I don't really know what apple cake is, but it sounds lovely. I know like a pineapple upside down cake. Maybe it's similar. Or like an apple pie, maybe. Anyway, let's go to the museum and see if not Brewster, Blathers is doing anything unusual. And he is indeed, which is fantastic. So, Hoot hoot, oh dear, I didn't see you there, Mumsy. Pardon me, I'm afraid I was quite lost in thought just now. You see, there is a matter which... Ooh-hoo. Actually, your timing is impeccable as ever. Perhaps you could help me. See, I was thinking of a way to draw more folks to our museum when I hit upon the idea of adding a cafe. So I tried to contact Brewster, an old friend of mine, who also happens to be an experienced cafe manager. Okay, ultimately it seems he's closed up shop and nobody appears to know where he's gone. However, in my search I also caught up of a newly unearthed group of gyroids, and this is a very long conversation, so let's go ahead and grab that picture of Brewster. Thank you very much. And then I'll head on to the docks. If it allows me to do that straight away. I can't remember if Cap'n will let me do that straight away, or if it's a next day kind of thing. But let's go down and speak to him anyway and see if we can go find Brewster. Okay, and here is Cap'n. And before I do that cutscene, I think I'm just going to take these sunglasses off, because it is quite a nice cutscene. Now, what do we have here? Yours be a face I've not seen before. Name's Cap'n, what's yours? Mumsy, is it? Yeah, that'd be a nice fancy name, that. Well, I came here to ferry folks on tours to various wee islands in exchange for miles. So, Cap'n's one of those accents that I can't really do very well. Well, I don't really do accents, but I find it even harder to do that when I'm talking. So I'm ready to go. I can't do a Scottish accent. I assume it's Scottish, but there we go. Let's just give him the miles. And hopefully he'll let us jump on aboard. And here we are. And we have some lovely tulips here on this island. So, I don't think I need many, but I might take some of the white ones anyway. And I believe this is the first island I've ever been on. Oh, it's actually this. Why not? Why not? Any miles helps me an awful lot. It's a shame I didn't have this pop balloons one yesterday when I had 100 balloons. But I suppose I should be looking for a bottle first, since I do believe you can get them every now and again. And here we go. Here's our bottle, so let's collect that up and see what we have. It's from a rodeo, and it's the shell fountain. I might even use this, since that is kind of fairy core, romance core of an item. And we do already have Brewster. I did spot him whilst I was looking for my oops, I can't get around here. Whilst I was looking for my bottle on the beach. Here he is over here, so let's say hello to Brewster. Hello, Coo. You out here looking for gyroids too? You know Brewster. Do I know a who? Coo, you're looking at him. Mind if I ask what you're after? Blather sent me. You know, this is the most talkative he generally is. Apparently he's a bit more chatty when he's sort of on a bit of a holiday tour, so thank you very much for that gyroid fragment gift. Plant it in the ground, give it some water, and sometime it will grow up strong the next day. Gyroids take root fast when you return them to the ground. Thank you very much. Well then, I'll be seeing you. And I think that's basically it. Give Blathers my best. That's lovely. That was very quick. But while I'm here, I think I'll not this one. Not this one still. My Joy-Cons really aren't responding as well as I'd like. I'm going to go ahead and take a few things with me. I might even take some of these hedges with me. These bushes, sorry. Since they're quite lovely, I'm sorry. I'm ruining the island. I'll be right back once I've grabbed a few things. Okay, and with that, my inventory is completely full, so I can't grab any more things. I did get a couple flowers and mostly these azalea bushes. Not that it matters, since none of them really bloom when the sakura trees are out, but I do think the lovely pink trees more than make up for that. Anyway, let's go back to Blathers and let him know that we met Brewster. Okay, and here I am back at the museum. Blathers is asleep, so hopefully it gives me the option to let him know that I have found Brewster. So, who are you still searching for that certain coffee curating Columbidae? I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry. Columbide Corners. Who, and allow me to add, Hoot. Why, that is simply wonderful news. Do tell. What did he have to say? I hear you. Oh, that's simply marvellous news. What a relief. He actually had quite a lot to say. That Brewster is a punctual and precise fellow, so I expect he'll make his way here forthwith. What I suppose that means. Oh dear, I must make arrangements for his arrival straight away. Who? To that end, I'm afraid I'll need to close the museum to all visitors tomorrow for construction. If everything goes as planned, we shall reopen the day after next with cafe service in place. So that is it. I've actually finally unlocked that. I've unlocked something on the Harv's Island, and I have actually started the Happy Home Paradise DLC as well. I actually had so much to do. There was a lot more that I wanted to do, but I think that is going to have to do for today. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you managed to watch all of it anyway, since it was kind of busy. I'll say goodbye at the fountain, since that's quite a nice, pretty location. And I'll be doing some more little things off camera to try and, sorry, Chief. To try and sort of get more up to date. I want those items, like the Vine items, and more recipes, of course. And I just want to do a little bit more chatting to villagers, so we're a bit more friendly. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it wasn't too long. I hope it wasn't too messy, because I was kind of going everywhere and nowhere, getting distracted by balloons all the time. But it is just a bit of chill gameplay. And I guess next time I'll be continuing my maple villager hunt, so hopefully you'll watch me then. And that's all for today, so leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you made it this far, and hopefully I'll see you next time. So remember, MumsyWord. Goodbye.